Kenny Atkinson.
Rattled when you guys, and they made a run at you guys just kind of just fought through that and just got the good win here.
It's a good point, because I think earlier in the season, or especially when we were struggling, we'd lose games like that. We'd have get a lead and turn the ball over and take bad shots. And I just think our maturity level, our collective maturity, has improved so much. And that being said, I was still nervous even with the 12-point lead, but I thought we did a pretty good job closing it out on discipline on our defensive discipline, and then offensively taking care of it, and then getting the shots we wanted.
Great, good. Kenny, can you describe the job that Ed Davis did for you today off the bench, and kind of giving you some backbone on defense?
Game changer. I thought Jared obviously got in foul trouble, and Ed was. Ed was the key. He really, gave us the physicality we needed. Obviously, the rebound did a good job on Embiid and Boban. Huge game by Ed, and I thought to throw Caris in there, and our bench really, great job by Caris. I thought he changed the game too with his athleticism, his energy, speed.
Coach, I want to talk about inexperience and the preparation heading into this game one. What was the most gratifying part of your team's performance?
Yeah, we weren't rattled. You're afraid, with this crowd and the team they have, that they're going to knock you out of the box quick. I thought that we could, we kind of took a couple punches from them, took a couple of runs, and still kept our composure. That's big progress for us. Like I said before, I thought, and earlier in the season, or we just wouldn't have the composure to close a game like that out.
Obviously, this team relies a lot on Tobias and JJ shooting to be able to space the floor. How vital was it, your ability to kind of shut both of those down?
Big part of our game plan, shutting those guys down, keeping them off the three-point line. I thought that was important. Obviously, we didn't do such a great job on Jimmy. Jimmy's tough. We put him on the free throw line a bunch. He was tough in pick and roll. Didn't do a great job there, but slowing down JJ and Tobias, that was a big part of our plan.
Coach, you mentioned Caris's name. I want to ask you what is most significant or special about the whole idea of someone coming back from such an injury and then being so pivotal in playoffs, and imagining what that time was like to this moment right now.
I'll just throw in also just struggling coming back. That I don't know how many games was it where he wanted it so bad and it just wasn't there. He was in every sense. I don't think physically he was there. I don't think I think he was pressing too hard. So, he's kind of come out of that tunnel. And I said before the series, I think he's kind of our X factor. He's the one that can change a game off the bench. He did it tonight, but just thrilled. Because we didn't know, is he going to be able to get it back this year? Is he going to be able to, get it back this soon? And I was doubtful. I was expecting, okay, let's get what we can from him, and next year he'll be great, Caris again. But it's huge, the timing of him getting well and playing well and getting back to his old self. It helped us at the end of the season too, just winning some big games.
Kenny, third quarter, D'Angelo looked like a different player than in the first half, where it looked like he had some jitters. What changed for him that allowed him to be successful in that quarter?
I didn't yell at him for all of his bad shots in the first half. I think that was key. Seriously, I said this before. I think we have this relationship now that we, and a trust that he can have a bad half or three quarters of the game, and he's good enough to get it going again. So I think it was pumping him up. We made a few adjustments at halftime, but for the most part, that's who he is. He's a comfortable guy. Confident guy. He doesn't let one bad half slow him down.
Jared Dudley had like two next level plays. Like he had a volleyball pass in the first half for a bucket, and then in the second half he made it Simmons on a 2-on-1 led in transition. What's it like to have that kind of heady kind of player on the court?
I wish I could. I think it helps more so a team like I'm not sure if he's on the Warriors or someone like that. It shows as much, but for a young team like us, his savvy, his know-how, it's just at another level. He's got a sixth sense in terms of basketball IQ, and those were huge plays. And there's a lot of stuff you guys don't see that he does. Little box outs. His spacing the floor, his understanding of spacing the floor on offense. It's been a huge surprise for us, to have him contribute this much, play this well. Big reason, we're here today is Jared Dudley.
Well, Brett threw a lot of different lineups at you, especially when you were playing the second half. He kept going at different spots. Did you start to feel like that you had the upper hand when you started to see if other things could stick?
No, because we were throwing different lines. Especially with Jared Allen, going out. We went with that 5-minute small lineup with JD at the 5, and then he countered and went with his small lineup. And I was wondering, well, geez, is that his best lineup? Because they started scoring on us, and so it was a little bit of a chess match. Our hand was forced because of Jared Allen's foul trouble. We can't play Ed Davis, 48 minutes. So, I think there was a lot of mixing and matching. He was trying different things. We were obviously forced to do some things that change our lineups.
Last two, Barbara and Brian.
Kenny, you won your first playoff game a couple of years ago when things were kind of going, when they were kind of tough. Did you ever dream about this day? And does it equal what you thought about? Or?
No, it's yeah. Now you're going to get me emotional. I don't want to get emotional. So, I don't think about that stuff. We're in such a fight. Listen, I know we have to stay humble. I have to stay humble. So I'm not going to celebrate, this victory. I'm sure I'm going to look back on it, and be extremely happy that how far we've come and that we've won our first playoff game. It's very cool. But I think. They lost their first playoff game last year too, so we're a humble group, man. We know how far we got to go, but yes, I'm emotional about it, happy about it, but just gonna put that in a little closet, or little drawer until after the season.
Last one, Brian.
Obviously, Embiid had a quick start coming out of the gate, but what did you see from him, either health-wise or mentality-wise? I mean, did he seem either a little bit off physically or frustrated when he's throwing Jared to the ground?
I don't. Yeah, no. I mean, he's just such a dominating player. Like even when he misses, he goes and gets I just it's hard to figure out a way to stop him. And we tried some things, obviously, to give up some things that to help more with his strengths. But listen, obviously the guy's been out for a while. It's I guarantee game 2 you'll see Superman, Joel. I just know it. He's just a heck of a competitor, heck of a player. We just got to be ready for another level from him. I know he's got it, but he's even being where he is right now, he's still pretty darn good.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Thanks everybody.
We'll have Caris and D'Angelo in the room later.